Alright guys, so I am going to be piggybacking off of Rick's open house signs when he talked about you need these signs, you need it branded this way, and then you need to have this mini pointing at the direction of your house, right? You guys all remember that video. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about how to design your signs, make them look elegant, and then a couple of tips and tricks where we can make it easier for them to find the house if it is in kind of a labyrinth of a suburb. So the things that we need for this open house design is your first and last name, the words open house, of course, and then where they can contact you at. So phone number, email address, website, wherever you want people to contact you, put that on your sign. So I made this sign right here for Jordan, Megan Fogel. I know they were interested in open houses, so I wanted to help you guys out and see if I could make a design that you liked. And if you like it, I can send you this file, no problem. Anybody else who needs help with this kind of stuff, let me know and I can help you or walk you through how to make one of these signs. We are working in Canva on this one. So what I did is I went to the website and I found out the dimensions of the sign that's printed off to put into the A-frame. And majority of those dimensions were 24 by 24 inches, right? So in Canva, I opened up a new design and I went 24 by 24. And then I started getting ideas from the template. So I went through the templates and I was like, I want to bring this into it and I want to bring this into it. But then I also want to keep it branded to the Fogels. So I went over to their Facebook page. I saw what colors they were using and I looked at their typography. When I brought this all together, this was the end product right here. And I have two different designs. So there's this one and then there's this one. Now I like both of these. I really like the key that they had in the background, so I wanted to keep that, and it plays off the building design at the bottom very well because it lines up and it looks really, really symmetrical. So we want to keep that kind of design in our head where things are aesthetically pleasing but get our point across in a very quick manner. Now the fun part that I wanted to get into was the QR codes. You guys know I'm a big fan of QR codes. They're super simple to use and they're very effective. My idea with the QR codes was let's cut back on how many A-frames you need, right? It can be a little confusing. I know at intersections at 4 ways, it's which way is this arrow actually pointing, right? So let's do this instead. You go to this website, you put in the link of the maps address where the open house is located, right? And then when people pull it up on their phone, when they scan it with their camera, they'll be taken to a page where they can click a link and it puts the directions into their maps. Now this is kind of only needed for when you're hosting an open house in a deep suburb, right? Maybe it's one of those big subdivisions that has a lot of roads to it and you kind of just want to show people how to get there as fast as possible, because if they are confused and can't find your open house, guess what? They're going to be on their way heading to whatever other chores they had to do that day. So let's make it really easy for them, get it in the maps, and then send them directly to your open house. The best way that I thought about doing this was printing out the QR code on just a sheet of paper, a piece of printer paper, right? It's still gonna work. And what you can do is just slide that QR code underneath that protective film on your A-frame sign, and then you can replace it. So let's say you're doing an open house over in Boise or Meridian or Eagle, you just print off a new QR code and slide it in there for people to get directions. Make it clear for what that QR code is for, and put in directions above it and then the QR code below it. People will be on their way and walking in your door in no time. With the QR codes, we can kind of expand our area of where we're gonna put our open house signs, right? So a great spot would be at stoplights that is one turn away from getting into the subdivision or wherever the open house is. A lot of cars are gonna be coming up to that, stopping at it. They can pull their phone out, hit that QR code, directions will take them right to the house. If you guys need help, like I said, let me know and I'd be more than happy to help you guys out with whatever sign designs you need.